Oh, you said you like playing video games. What kind of video games are you into?
Zelda has always been one of my like favorite games of all time, and I'd been dying to play Breath of the Wild, so I finally got able to do that.
Yeah, which
And
is
I
for
just
people who are not into video games, that game is like the quintessential game that you have to have in the 21st century, okay? Like
yeah,
you have to
that's
have
that's a
played
good way
it.
to describe it.
Like even my wife who doesn't like video games at all would sit and watch me play that game, okay?
But yeah, I really like games that make me feel things. Like I really like games that take me on a journey and teach me things. I really like Celeste.
Oh,
Celeste was
I
a really good
literally
game.
was gonna just mention Celeste because you
Yeah,
said you like games that
make you feel
make
things.
you feel things. Oh
Oh
my
boy,
god.
yes,
Whew, I like maybe shed a tear or two,
yeah. Oh, for
like,
sure.
and that moment where you have to balance the feather just to
Yeah,
control your breathing, it
I
brings me
yeah
back to like moments in life where I was like, oh shit.
yeah. I literally stopped and replayed that part and had my girlfriend watch because I was like, if you want to know what anxiety is and like what it feels like that's it.
Yeah,
Just watch
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
The animations make
It's
you take
gorgeous.
you through a roller coaster of emotions.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
That's
And
awesome.
it's such an amazing metaphor for like anxiety and depression.
That's why I love gaming, to be honest. That's
Me
why
too. Yeah. I
I'm
think it's the best form of storytelling. Like honestly.
I have a real battle because this obviously I think video games in general can be so destructive to somebody's life. But I find so much joy in them, and I don't even know what to say about people whose life get wasted away playing video games because
I mean there's so many things in life that are destructive to us. You know, everything in excess is destructive. Everything. There's all different sorts of addictions and like excesses that causes pain and damage. Um but you know, used correctly and used in a healthy way, I
mm,
think I think literally everyone's lives can be improved by video games in
right
so
by
many
playing
ways.
a little bit, not even just
Yeah,
video games. Yeah,
for me, like the real value that video games have is their ability to tell stories in a way that no other storytelling medium has. You know,
right,
there's no other uh, medium that allows you to like actually live through whatever story you're going through. And I think in terms of like the emotional benefit that that can have towards people, I think you know it's incalculable. Even in terms of like general culture and like general society, you know, in terms of improving human rights and like decreasing uh, discrimination and prejudice. You know, there's one way we do it, which is through activism and through passing laws that protect people and all that stuff. But at the same time, parallel to doing that and offering protection, parallel you have to change cultural norms and like society and the way we
right.
think
The
and the
culture,
way we
even pop
yeah
culture, right,
exactly. And the way we do that is through pop culture, like increasing representation in movies of, you know, non-white people, non-straight people, non-cis people, increasing representation and showing that these people are humans that deserve to have their stories told. Like that's the way we change culture by
right.
exposing people to different stories.
Yeah, when you
And
say that,
that's what video games can do.
video games have become an aspect of our culture, and I think
Yeah,
it's not going to
for sure.
stop there. I think the kids from future generations are going to invest themselves twice as much. I always wonder, like, I grew up thinking that we're touching back on what potential really meant to you when you were growing up, right?
Hmm.
It's like I grew up thinking that a job was, like that when you would become an adult, you had to have a job that somebody told you it was like a real job. I think that there's many ways to create your own path or your own job in that sense. And when kids
Hmm.
these days are look to, do you know who Buga is? Buga is like, I think he's 14 right now, but it's the 13-year-old who won the the Fortnite World Cup.
Okay.
Okay, and he won like $10 million or something like that, right?
Jesus.
Insane. Like Fortnite.
I need to get into this whole like competitive video gaming thing. Seriously.
Fortnite has become such it has been embraced by the younger generation so much that it has such pull that this kid is basically, you know, like a superstar now.
Yeah.
And making millions of dollars.
And he's 14.
Yeah, and he's like, when you're 7 or when you're 8, you know, and you see somebody like that.
Yeah.
That's 13, you know, like their perspective must be so different than mine, that when I was growing up and video games were literally like, stop wasting
a
your
waste
life.
of time.
Yeah, stop wasting your life away, right?